So I have had a somewhat stressful Monday. So basically over the weekend, as you know if you've seen my vlogs over the past few days, I was stressing about my launch, and I got back last night from Birmingham and I was going over all my Facebook ads and going over everything, trying to figure out like what was going on, because sales seem to be really slow. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like I really sound ungrateful saying it, because we've had hundreds of new members join, which is absolutely incredible, and I am so pleased about that part. But like, the thing about being an entrepreneur is that no matter what, we always want to better ourselves. We always want to, well, better our launches and create more success. Otherwise, what the hell are we doing? That's what we want to do. We want to grow. We've got this desire to grow, and when we're not growing, we feel like we're being squished inside of a little jar and we want to explode out of it, kind of thing. So that sounds a bit dramatic, but you get what I mean. And so things have been going slowly, and it's just been really kind of getting me down, because I felt like I was going to scale up because I brought people on board to help me and blah blah blah. Anyway, so I was looking over the ads that were set up and trying to figure out what was going on, and then I realised that with some of the ads I saw, that we were advertising to like every country under the blooming sun, like everywhere, like India, Qatar, Japan, Hong Kong, Haiti, Algeria, even Iraq was on the list. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? Like, my target audience is the UK, the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland. Literally, that is it. And I was just like, what is going on? And then I also realised that we were targeting a much wider age range, because usually with my targeting on Facebook, it's targeted to people, it's not targeted the age range 18 to 24 and 55 to 64, purely for the fact that I've done advertised to those age ranges in the past and they just don't convert. So I don't spend money advertising to those people who perhaps aren't interested. So I was fuming, like, just really got frustrated about it, because we've only got a few days left of the launch and I need to figure out what's going on anyway. So I emailed the marketing people and they were just trying to expand the reach of the ads. I'm not really sure the logic behind expanding the reach to Iraq. I mean, I don't think it was intentional. I think it was just the fact that it hadn't been checked off. But still, and I set up my own ad and I got that going, and that ad started performing really well, really quickly. It started converting and I was like, hooray! And I felt much better about that. And then I spoke to the marketing people and like tried to sort it out, tried to figure out the way forward, and I'm going to test out some ads myself. But I learned a huge lesson from this whole experience. And the lesson I learned is that when I was doing launches in the past by myself, where I was marketing it all by myself, running all the Facebook ads, I felt like I was missing out, because I wasn't doing fancy retargeting, I wasn't doing these, like, I wasn't doing all this fancy ad stuff. I wasn't doing all the fancy ad stuff where I had bazillion ads running and I had, you know, all that jazz going on. And I felt like, it's just me, I'm just running a couple of ads, like, surely I can scale this up, surely I could be doing more. Because sometimes, you know, when you hear Facebook ads experts talking, and you hear, you know, just you hear other people sharing stuff, and then I've got all these ridiculous campaigns running that just seem so complex, and I was like, well, I don't have any of that stuff, so I must be missing out. There must be more I can do. And this launch has made me realise, no, that it's not about how complicated it is. It's not about how many ads you have running. It is about how effective they are and making them work. That is really the thing. And I think that I thought I was missing something, and really I wasn't missing anything, because what I was doing before was working incredibly well. And so I should have been focusing on doing more of that, rather than like trying to do all this crazy stuff with like cold traffic and whatnot. Not to say it doesn't work for other people, because I'm really sure it does, but it's just a huge lesson, because I felt like I wasn't as competent as I actually am. And this whole experience made me realise, like, I can do this stuff and create the success, and that actually it is okay to keep it simple. And you know what, sometimes it's a really great winning strategy. So at the end of the day, despite how disheartened it might feel sometimes, and despite the frustrations I might feel in moments where I'm like feeling angry because of everything or whatever, I think it brings it all home how much everything is an experiment, and you have to experiment and you have to try new things, otherwise you simply don't know whether it will work or not. It's like my dad says, heads you win, tails you don't lose, because you can't. Like, I mean, yeah, there might be mistakes made, you might not get the results you wanted, you might lose a little bit of money on the way or whatever, but if you flip the coin and you realise the value that you got out of the lessons you learned by doing it and making the mistakes and experimenting, then usually that value far outweighs what you lost in any mistakes or whatever that happened. And I think that's just been, over the past few days, it's just been a great reminder of that, and just a great reminder to just keep things simple. And I think we all underestimate our own competence, we all underestimate what we're actually capable of doing, and for me, that's just, I think it's important to remember. So, lessons learned from a launch. So this is a test for the Facebook Live. To check out the video.
Anyone could win.
Okay.
Proud sponsors of Britain's Got Talent.
Let's cover up that spot there. It's going on my skin. Okay. So I did my Facebook Live. Woohoo! It was really fun. I know I say this every time, but doing them is really fun most of the time, unless I'm not feeling it. But it was I really enjoyed it. I do really just waffle, like in these vlogs. I waffle. I'm a waffler. Hi, my name's Carrie and I'm a waffler. I don't know why I did a crap American accent right then, just at the end. Anyway, I'm popping out right now after my busy day, so got to get on it tomorrow. So I've got a live workshop to do, so I'm preparing for that today. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to hang out with some really cool people and just to have fun on the workshop. God, I think I got a bit weird. This that Facebook Live just made me weird. So yeah, I got that, and then I prepare some emails and whatnot for the rest of the launch, and then on Friday I've got a filming day. I'm going to be doing some interviews. I'm doing one with Kimber Luna, which is going to be really fun, and I need to sort out the others actually because I don't have times for the others right now. Also need to prepare some videos to film for when I'm away, and to top it all off, I've got obviously the last bits of the wedding preparations to sort out, like the printing of the table plans and all that jazz. So I've got a lot on, but then next Thursday I fly to Florida. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Cannot wait to get on the plane and actually I'm excited to get to the airport. I think I'm flying out with James, and our flight is at 10:30 in the morning, so I think we're going to kick off with some box fizz. I'm very excited. I'll bring you along with me and you can be there with me. Oh, my mirror's not right. Anyway, that is next week though, that is not now, so I need to stay focused on the now, on all the stuff I've got going on, because there is a lot going on and it's crazy. One must stay focused.